The currency war continues to accelerate right now, and again, it is Russia and China leading the pack on this. There are several countries which have decided to do trade in their own currencies and avoid the US dollar. Now, the US dollar hegemony has been intact for many decades, but that seems to be breaking apart right now. De-dollarization accelerates. China-Russia complete currency swap agreement. I'm just going to read through a couple of these right here. It's very important. I've covered them before. Russia's de-dollarization plans accelerate. First, Gazprom clients shift to euros and renminbi. And then the UK currency swap agreements with China, NATO, Turkey, cuts ties and mulls dollarization. Switzerland, the BRICS, US, Russia, Hong Kong, and so on and so forth. There have been many examples of this going on, and this is just in the recent past here, and it seems like slowly but surely they're eroding away this king that is the US dollar. Let's get into the big news. Russia, China agree on more trade currency swaps to bypass the dollar. And this is very important information. Obviously, let's take a look at what they said. Basically, the draft document between the Central Bank of Russia and the People's Bank currency swaps has been agreed on by the parties, and what they said at the top here was that it's going to allow them to increase trade in domestic currencies and cut the dependence on the US dollar in bilateral payments, and also said that currently the payments, 75% of which are in US dollars currently. So there's a long way to go. But as I said in previous videos, specifically said that they would not do this overnight. It's going to happen slowly, but they're going to go ahead and sign additional agreements to then increase the amount that they're going to trade in. And that's happening right now. I said it was going to happen only a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, and now here it is, it's happening. That's the way this works. They don't do things overnight. They don't just crash it just like this and it's on a specific date. I continuously get reports of individuals who claim that, on such and such date, the economy is going to crash. I don't believe that that's going to happen like that. I do believe that the US dollar will be destroyed, and it will be a slow erosion, a slow death, and it will be things like this, like going off of the US dollar, which are ultimately going to do that. Russian companies de-dollarize and switch to yuan and other Asian currencies. This is obviously very important, and there are many companies which don't want to do business in the US dollar anymore. Again, another one, Russia's VTB and Bank of China agree on domestic currency settlements. And this is what they said: cooperation on ruble and renminbi settlements, investment banking, interbank lending, trade finance, and capital markets transactions. So it's not just one thing here, it is many different things. They want to eliminate the US dollar altogether from what they do, and this is happening very quickly now. It is beginning to accelerate as you see more and more countries choosing to use their own currencies. Very important information. I wrote about this initially in my book. China and Russia have decided to renounce the US dollar and resort to using their own currency. That's exactly what is happening right now. It's pretty obvious to see. I mean, they make it public. That's the interesting thing about the information that I bring out here. I choose to show you the public information, and it is the mainstream media that chooses to ignore it. So you should be taking this information and read the real information, not the mainstream media, and understand the reality of the situation is that things are going downhill. I hope that you like this video and that you will give me a thumbs up, and of course that you will be a subscriber to these videos at the Money GPS YouTube channel, and don't forget to become an insider. The insider is where the best intel is at. If you like the previous video I did prior to this one, then that was information directly from the insiders, and I hope you guys all like this stuff, and that you'll become an insider at themoneygps.com. You scroll down to the bottom and fill in your email address, and you get occasional emails from me with short, concise information